Hello everyone. I thought I would try and quickly make a review of this rollaway nesting box situation. The company that made it is Vevor. I buy a lot of stuff from them because I am a poor person and they make things for cheaper. So I'm just gonna do the review part really quick in case people ended up on this video just to find out if they want to buy this product. So I would give this thing like 2.5 stars out of 5. It's cool. I've seen some of my chickens in it already. I got 4 eggs today, which is cool. I usually get more eggs on a Sunday. Today's a Sunday for me. So the reason why I bought this is because I started having a problem with magpies taking all of my eggs. So on Saturdays and Sundays, I tend to get more eggs because I am home, but I am gone from 6 a.m. to almost 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, and I don't get to get any eggs in the last few weeks because they're all eaten from magpies. And plus it's started making my coop gross because they leave egg residue everywhere. So to get to the review really quick here. It's cool for the money. So I paid like 65 bucks for this, and that's great. I got 3 nesting boxes. Here's where the eggs go. It doesn't just open like that. It just comes right off. And that's my first and biggest complaint. So you can see I have 2x4s sitting underneath it. And so I put this thing together. Second complaint, the instructions were terrible. And I think Vevor might have a little bit of a reputation for bad instructions. That's fine. You just be a smart person, figure it out. But these were really bad. The parts were marked wrong. Like they have stickers like 5 and 6 were switched. The stickers were on the wrong pieces. The instructions showed the wrong pieces. Like this part, this little front metal part is a piece, and there's a back metal part that's a piece. They were switched on the instruction. It was not really great instructions. Okay, so let me show you my first complaint about this thing. These things are not fastened down in any way. So I was feeling very triumphant. I finally got it put together. I go to put a chicken in here, and first thing she does is she steps down. Look at that. That is not helpful. Now I'm like, okay, she's never going to go in there again because she just had the life scared out of her. They step on it. That's not great. So I had to put 2x4s under there to secure it, because at least now when they step on it, the 2x4 is underneath it and they don't immediately fall to their death or hurt their sweet little chicken legs. Okay, so here's another complaint. These edges are kind of sharp. Like, I wouldn't slide my finger across that. And, you know, if you have big fat chickens, they're really shoving themselves in there. The reason, now you probably wouldn't want to put straw inside a rollaway thing because you want your eggs to roll, and the chickens are going to get in there and push the straw around and prevent the eggs from rolling. But here's the thing. I was worried about my chickens getting hurt on this edge. Also, a sharp edge. So I put that there for the comfort of my chickens in hopes that they don't hurt themselves on it. It's sharp metal. Like, I don't know why they designed it that way. So I put that in all of them. So I tried to put like no straw here so the eggs can still roll into the compartment. And I did get 4 eggs today, which is awesome. One of them was actually laid down there. But 3 of them were right here. They were half rolled. Like the straw had stopped them from rolling all the way into the compartment. But they were hiding. So magpies would have had a harder time at least getting to them. So that's a positive. I'm pretty pleased with that. I'm sad about the sharp edges, the bad instructions, and especially this. That is the lamest ever. You would think, I mean, there's like some holes right here in the black part. So I thought there was a way to make these red things fasten to the black part. But as you can see, there's no corresponding hole in the actual red piece. No corresponding hole. So it's not meant to actually be fastened. I'm not sure some tiny little screws in there would do much of a job anyway. But yeah, I'm really not impressed by that. My chickens were pretty angry at me for trying to put them in something that they immediately fell off of. So the solution was just to grab some 2x4s and put them underneath. I had these couple of 2x4s for scrap, but when I put them on top of each other in the middle here, it still left enough edge here for this one to fall and for that one to fall. So I found another piece of scrap wood and cut it to be the perfect length so that I can stick it under here. So in my situation, 2x4s sitting right on top of each other was kind of almost perfect. And now it's secured and my chickens can step on here and not fall. So that's the overall review of the thing. It kind of does the job. I know you're probably looking at my whole situation like, why do you have that dumb bar in front of your nesting boxes? Well, I'm going to move it. I have 2 roosting bars. This one and this one, which is now in a bad place. Now, I didn't have boxes that stuck out this far before, so this roosting bar was totally fine. Now, I went to go remove it yesterday and scoot this one forward a little bit, but these are T25, and I couldn't find a drill bit that was T25, so I couldn't move this bar at all. These are Phillips. That's so annoying, but these screws in here are Phillips. I did have a bit that was Phillips, and I got this thing off. However, I couldn't move this one, so it became pointless because I do have enough chickens that I need 2 roosting bars. They like 2 roosting bars. They prefer it, so they get it. And since I couldn't move this one because I couldn't find T25s, I put this one back and ordered my T25 bits. And then, of course, I promptly lost my Phillips bit. I don't know why they make impact drivers such that the bits just fall right out. I'm sure lots of tool people are laughing at me like, girl, you're using the wrong bits, but whatever. I use what I have, and I lost my Phillips bit. I didn't have a T25 bit, so now I'm waiting for my bits to come, which is like tomorrow, and I can move this bar out of the way. It'll go here. This one will go forward a little bit, and then I can still have 2 roosting bars, and that silly thing will be out of the way. Despite the fact that it is kind of blocking, I still had chickens use these nesting boxes today. And that was my number 1 concern, was like, are these girls even going to get inside these boxes? They're a little bit more narrow than the nesting boxes that I had here, but they still went in. So I am pretty pleased with that. I'm happy with the fact that my girls went in there. Happy with the fact that I found a solution to this falling over. And I'm happy with the fact that I got some eggs today. So overall, positive. Definitely some things that could be fixed, but making it work. Anyway, that's my review of the Vevor roll-away nesting boxes.